Hey, we are live. We are with Nyriam talking about comics, talking about Bonds the Drive, the project on Indiegogo. And it's great to see you, Nyriam. I know it's a little bit late right now where you're at. Thank you
Oh
for
yeah.
staying up with us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you very much for having me on. And hey, chat.
What's happening, chat? Whoa, there's Red Gaze. Red Gaze loves your work. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I know you're doing some art for Red for his new book, right?
Oh yeah, and he's also kind of a manager, right, for this project. And
Ah,
I mean, without him, the whole project wouldn't even be. So I'm really thankful to
that's
him.
very cool. Red Gaze, that's very cool of you to be so damn supportive. Uh,
Oh yeah.
He's always been great with me too. He helped me early when I got started. So that's the thing with Comicsgate. Kind of once you get in, you meet some people, you get some knowledge, and then you'll see you're going to wind up helping people too. You know, as many as you're already helping Red with some fantastic art. So that's the cool thing about it is we make our projects, but we also help other people make their projects, and it just gets bigger and more successful as it goes.
Yeah, and this was really fantastic experience for me as well, because I never experienced something like this as a community, of people who help each other, who support each other, and suddenly I found that in Comicsgate, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, and I want to do it, and I want to become a part of it. And there were so many people that I never even dreamed that they would, talk to me, because
Yeah,
they were like celebrities.
so when you first meet people, it's surprising that they actually do want to help you, and like there's very few people that are out to interfere with what you're doing or to wish bad on you. What it's just not like that. And I was surprised too when I joined Comics. I started. There's no official club, but I was like, yeah, I want to be with these Comicsgate guys. Everyone was so supportive. Red Gaze is one of those early supportive people. He had me on his channel so people could kind of get to know me. And it's so great going on people's channels and how generous people are with that. Because then other people who have channels too, and potential backers too, of course, but other people who have channels and other people, like we all influence each other with our social
Yeah.
media. So actually pretty quickly, people kind of get to see who you are, and they can decide if they want to support you or not. And we have some cliques of people that we hang out with, more than others, whatever. But overall, like we're supporting all of each other, which is great.
Yeah.
And people are at different levels too, which is great. And anybody can start small with this group and become successful. And nobody wants anything from you other than for you to be successful. So welcome to Comicsgate. Thanks for bringing that positive energy and that really amazing looking art. I want to get your art for your book back up. Are you a manga artist? Like, what's your background in art that you draw this way?
Well, it's a funny story because I originally started as a manga artist, and it kind of got into my art style so much that I can't get rid of it. I even tried because when I started to draw bounds, I decided to go as realistic as possible. But the more I draw it, the more I see that I revert back. So I decided to, like, what the hell? I'm just gonna stick to what I'm close with, what I'm good at. And so it's a manga.
It's a manga, but I mean, I see like I'm first kind of starting to learn about manga too. I'm very interested in manga, and back in the day, I had this series. We did like a couple of issues of some of our characters as manga characters, but I didn't really know what we were doing at all. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a manga expert or whatnot. I see the force lines behind it, but I see like very realistic, highly rendered images.
It's a hybrid. I finally realized that it's never going to be a full manga because I still want to stick to as real as possible. It's just my style, to draw even animals as realistic as possible. That's why, and it's gonna be like that. That's just me. That's just who I am. And
Well, you know what? I don't know how old you are, and you're never supposed to ask a woman. Let's just assume that you're 22. Whatever. But you evolve over time as an artist too.
Yeah.
An artist never seem to like always stay the same forever. But what's great is you have a style with a lot of energy, and it's highly rendered, and people really like rendering. They like seeing detail. Your people look like real people. They look like they have real emotions. So it's you've got a style, I think, that people are going to like a lot.
I was trying to go with. I got complained about it a little bit, but I was trying to go with as cinematic as possible. You know, that people can actually, when they were reading it, they can visualize it like it's a movie.
Sure.
Movie flow. And I did the same. I did the same with the action scenes that are in the comic. That I did some major studies when it came to the fights and to the poses. You know, watched the movies with the actual fight, so I could see how, you know, each body parts work, and where and how the movement goes. And for example, in that previous pic that you had on with the fight scene, I even have a student at my school that does Muay Thai, and I showed him this particular picture, and asked him, like, do you think I got it right when it comes to movement? And he even pointed out that the hand that you can see, it's not really 100% doing the movement that it should be. And so I decided to retweak it, and I corrected it to the way it is now. So
excellent.
It should be all fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that kind of attention to detail, beyond putting in a lot of details, is cool. And we may not know it, you know, as a reader, you may not know it, but you kind of sense it when it's right. We know when it's right or when it's not right. Yeah. So look, you know, in terms of you doing your style and doing work that you're happy with, it's impossible to please everybody, you know, and there are some people that criticize, of course, just to the point of criticizing. Like, they just want to have something critical to say, so they'll find something critical to say.
Sure.
But, you know, when you start to get a few people that are really passionate about your work and they're asking questions, and there have been some people that are excited about your art specifically. And one of them is definitely Red. And I can't think of other names, but just some other Comicsgate people who I know who are like, yeah, you know, Nyriam's got something really kind of cool looking. And that's how you know you're kind of like, you're building your following for what your art is and your expression. So it's cool.
Yeah.
So are you writing this and drawing it?
Yeah, I'm pretty much doing everything. I wrote it. It originally started as a literature, but I was told that I suck as a writer. So I decided to draw it instead. And so I started drawing it. I'm doing the lettering. I'm doing let's say coloring, because it's not colorful, but yeah, I mean the rendering when it comes to the halftones and stuff.
So this is going to be black and white interior?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sticking with it.
There's nothing wrong with that. And how many pages?
72.
72 pages.
72
okay.
pages.
It's good size.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I even got a really, really decent pace when it comes to this. That's why I'm still kind of confident about getting second book out. At least hopefully I'll get some mailing list out. Maybe if I'm too quick enough, or if I'm quick enough, I could get a mailing list done by the end of this year. You know. Because these 72 pages were done under 4 months.
So you have this all 72 pages done already?
Yeah, it's completely prepared. There are some last tweaks that I'm making, because when I finished all the chapters, all the parts of the story, I did it in our European format, you know, A4. And then I figured out that this is not going to be a format. Even Red pointed it out that it's not a good format. So I had to shrink it to the American standard, you know, and that took a long time. So I'm still doing a little tiny changes, like stretching out the panels, because I decided not to go with borders. You know, it's gonna be from edge to edge.
Full bleed. That's great.
Yes. So just like that, but the story itself, it's done. It's done. Really, some minor tweaks, and it's ready to go. So by the end, the campaign ends. And it's going to print. We're just going to print it, and the moment it gets printed, it also gets shipped, so people will get it really fast.
Excellent. And this is going to ship out of the United States. I guess Red's helping.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give him a job, but why not? Red will ship it.
No, Red's not going to ship it. Red is really helping me when it comes to managing it and organizing it. But we decided for now to do it with Kablam.
Okay, yeah, and they can send it.
Yeah, pretty much. Because originally I wanted to do it myself from over here, but there are some stuff, and I'm not really sure where I'm gonna be by the time. So,
Well, I've heard some good things about that printer, Kablam.
Mhm.
And I know one of another CG person who used Kablam, and they did all his fulfillment, and that worked well. And there's some details or whatnot. Like there's always details, but it sounded like it worked very well for them.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to a couple more awesome people in the chat. Wizard B. XJP, saw you earlier. Pastmaster Dam, 100,000 giveaway. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good to me. 100,000. Let's get this thing to 100,000. Wizard Beard, good to see you. Hi, Wizard Beard.
Hi.
The beard of a wizard. The hat also of a wizard. Eric Huffles, always good to see Eric Huffles doing his dinosaur thing. Froggy G. Nyriam gets a mailing list up. I'll spread the word. This series is great looking. Froggy G, that's what it's all about. Yeah, he's good people, Froggy G. Blue Samurai Hero is saying hi too.
Hey,
probably
Blue.
to us somewhere, but I didn't really see that. Red Gaze, Reddy G, as we like to call him. Adam doesn't approve. He likes large margins. I do like large margins, but only on certain projects. And I agree with Red. Reformat everything. Reformat everything. And then after you're done, reformat it again a few times. And then put in big margins. Shadowhawk is here, as he's always here, saying hi. Good to see you. Leg Kick, great to see you. Leg Kick, you're going to like this book. Hey, Farrah, what? Oh, Farris, sorry. I haven't talked to Farrah in a while either. But hey, Farris, what's cooking? Large margin, as in large margins. Yeah, there's a margin joke with me, which is funny, which you probably know about. If you don't, it's okay. You'll hear more about it, I am sure. All right, very cool. So, what is the story of Bonds? Is this character named Bonds? Like, what is this series about?
Well, you already can see that it's a werewolf story, and the main character's name is Lena
By the way,
Jensen.
I have no idea what's going on. Not that you didn't do anything. Not that you didn't just display it well in the art. I can't tell it's a werewolf story. I don't know what's going on. I don't hardly know where I'm at. I assume we're still live, but I'm only 50% aware of that. But look, this is cool. This is the first thing when people look at a project. In 2 seconds, when you look at it, is it cool or is it not cool? This has cool. Now, what the hell is this thing about? That's the cool thing we want to get to next. This is cool. What is the story of this cool thing?
The cool of this thing is this beautiful and hot chick, right?
Yeah, we like girls.
Yeah, the girl is gonna get strong as hell, and because she wants to become the alpha of the pack, right?
Yes.
She's gonna work her ass for it, and to just to be the best, but not only for the sole purpose of becoming the best and the strongest of the pack, but to be a protector, because the role of the alpha is not to be the best and the strongest, but the role of the alpha is to protect and care for his pack.
Yeah, absolutely. So the leader of the pack.
Yes, and that's what she's gonna figure out in this very first book. Because I don't know if I told you, or maybe you could read that in the campaign. But this is a huge ass story, and it's gonna be like one of the 10 plus books. So this is the first book of a really big series.
Very cool. So her goal is to be the leader of a pack of werewolves.
Yes.
Is she also a werewolf?
Yes.
Okay.
From the alpha family even.
And the rest of these werewolves, they are sometimes people. They agree with this plan, or does she have some competition in this?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem because the area where she lives in, there's been a long history of male alphas, and the female alpha thought is kind of rare, and that's why she has it hard because the pack she lives in, it's a defender pack where there are a lot of warriors, a lot of strong people that are gonna challenge her.
And so she's not just gonna be like, hey, look at me. I'm Adam Post. I'm now alpha of the pack werewolf man.
Exactly.
Like, Are you sure you want to go for this? Because we don't think you should be the alpha. Why don't you fight your way through this? And they're like, no, so there's going to be a battle about this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot.
Okay. I got it. So this is the land of the werewolves. So here, supernatural abilities are offset by the dangers that lurk all around them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all sorts of dangerous things going on, surrounded by people who don't think she has what it takes. That's very insulting. Can Lena prove them wrong and protect the ones she holds dear by becoming the next alpha?
Yes.
Interesting. But what does it mean to be alpha in the first place? So this type of world, there's all sorts of supernatural things going on. No cell phones, no internet. That's right.
No.
It's not a regular world.
No, you got it wrong. This one.
But they do have cell phones.
Yeah, it's a modern era. It's like the world that we are living right now. You get cars, you get cell phones, you get laptops. But why should you like put something like that in a cool story about werewolves, right?
Okay.
That can fight, that can bite, that can shape into wolves and run around woods, and be crazy. So yeah, it's like something like that gonna appear here and there. Kitchen, house, I don't know, training grounds, blah blah blah. But
Gotcha.
It's a modern story.
But all of that is not important because they're not going to be like calling each other to settle this conflict or texting each other, I hate you, or like, no, I hate you. Well, I'm the alpha. No, you're not.
No.
You know what? They could if they have the technology, but it's better that they try to kill each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, your art is really cool. These characters are very cool looking characters. You got a lot of descriptions for them.
Honestly, the characters were one of the first things that I worked on really hard to build the characters, to build the backgrounds, to build the whole story. If you could share the screen, I even made a map, actual map for the place.
I like maps. All right, we're in the stream now. You're in control.
Okay. I just have a few pictures to show people if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. It's not bad. I trust you.
Yeah, this is one of the pictures, and this is the map of the Sapphire Peninsula. And as you can see, there are 5 packs, and the one with the crescent moon, this one over here, yeah, and the south border pack, it's the pack over here. And it's a tiniest pack. It's an artificially made pack by the rest of the rest 4, and it was made to protect the whole area from what lies beyond the border, because there are vicious people, there are bad people that are trying to take the land, because this land is kind of rich. They have everything. They have peace. They don't need humans. They don't need anyone. And the people like that. People don't like that. So they try to invade from time to time, or even other packs. So they are defenders. They need to know how to fight.
Have these werewolves been there for like a very long time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So they probably also have some werewolf cool stuff like gold or something like that.
Yeah. Sapphires to be.
Oh, there you go. Sapphires. So if I lived nearby, I'd be like, hey, werewolf, look over there, and be grabbing their sapphires.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right, that's why we've got these werewolves at the bottom, to keep an eye on people like you, Adam Post, trying to take our sapphires.
Exactly. But since we're in 21st century already, the sapphires are not that much important anymore, since there's a trade working, the trade is going on. But still, since it's area that has its rules, that has its peace, that has completely figured out system how it works, there are no conflicts. There are still some trying to disrupt that for some specific reasons that I'm not going to talk about today, because that would mean spoilers.
Red Gaze says he's not sure that the look over there technique would work for me. I have fooled more than one werewolf before, Red Gaze, and look at how I tricked you into getting Nyriam on my stream. So I don't know. I'm just saying, Red. You can't doubt my sapphire tricks. Werewolf leprechauns. No, it's not just that they have gold; they have sapphires. Leprechauns have gold. So, and there are no rainbows. I don't see in any of this. This is cool. I like the maps, the aspect of the maps. We were talking about doing that. We have some maps and stuff for my Mermaids book, because it's this whole other world and stuff. Maps are great because it really gives people a perspective of what's going on, and they're not just a bunch of characters like all in one tight area. That's interesting. Is this this is on Earth, or is this like a different Earth, or?
Yeah, basically it's Earth, but this area doesn't exist on a real map. It's just
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe it's gonna become reality.
That would be a great crowdfunder. That would be like, look, we're trying to make the Werewolf Land. We need to raise $15-20 billion. We're going to make Werewolf Land. You're invited.
Get sapphires.
You're invited, but number one, do not try and take our sapphires. Number two, you can use our Wi-Fi connection because this is modern times. We do have internet. Number three, do not try to be the alpha. That is reserved for locals only. Right. You wouldn't let even a werewolf. You wouldn't let a werewolf come in from outside the area and try to be an alpha either. Right. Lena is at least from there. Or is she not?
Yeah, she's
from there.
Yeah, she's from there.
Locals only. Very cool. I like this map. Do you have any other cool art that you feel comfortable showing? I think people like your art.
I prepared a few pictures.
Oh, I'd love to see them. Oh.
This is the very first one. This is a picture where I was trying to figure out whether I should go with fully colored comic or only the manga style, and I got pointed out that the black and white suits me better. So I decided to go with black and white.
Well, the black and white looks great. It's fully developed in your style, And then eventually, if you want to do color, you can do that too. But yeah, it definitely works for you.
Yeah,
it does feel like a trap, right? Where sometimes you're like, well, it's black and white, but everyone seems to like color. Maybe I'll do color. Like I went through the same thing with College of the Dead.
No, I like contrast lightning, so that's why I decided to go this way.
And you can do a lot of. Do you work in like clip art and studio and all that?
Clip Studio Paint, yeah. But most of this art was originally created in Photoshop before I got Clip Studio.
Oh, okay.
So it took a lot of time. Cool. For example, this one as well.
Oh, somebody turning into a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Lena?
Yeah, that's Lena. And in this picture, I was kind of playing with the thought of how to portray the transformation, because originally the transformation is, the full transformation of your skeleton, of your body, your muscle tissues, everything, full of cracking, full of shape shifting. And for a little bit, I was playing with this idea that how to make it even more interesting, but I decided not to do this.
Yeah, but it's an interesting concept piece. Kirk, my good friend, asks, who is the main villain? Is there a main villain of the story?
I can say that there's gonna be a villain, and I'm not gonna say who it is.
Right.
Yeah, you'll have to wait. We're
gonna have to wait it out. Past Master Dan wants to know if I'm writing a book. I'm asking insightful, interesting questions about this beautiful work. That is a werewolf, I can tell.
Oh yeah, that is a wolf. I just wanted to tell people that there are no in between links. You won't be able to see my wolves of these packs in their lycanthrope form, like half wolf, half human, because I don't want to show that, because when they turn, you can run around as an animal or as a human. Sometimes you can grow claws, fangs, whatever,
Interesting. So this is a wolf, not a werewolf.
Yeah, this is a wolf.
Okay.
This is a wolf.
Gotcha.
It's
a girl with a surfboard.
Oh yeah, that's Lena. Because when I was showing the map, there was this area with a beautiful coast, and from time to time they just go, fool around, swim in the sea, enjoy free time. Let's say it that way.
I like that color. Very nice.
And this one was another brush testing. You can see that. And most of the time I was just doodling, just trying to learn, visualizing the style and learn the characters. I spent a ton of times of just drawing the characters itself. So I would memorize them, so I would be able to draw them from scratch,
Did you get a lot of insight into like the identity of the character to get you thinking a lot about the character, spending a lot of time drawing them?
Yes, that's what I did.
Cool.
I have this artist on my page, no, not on my Patreon, but I have an artist on Patreon that I follow, and he has his comic of his own. And what he does is he gave me a tip to draw my character every day, because then you will learn. Then you just build your visual memory. You'll be able to draw the character from the scratch anytime.
Red Gay says the surfboard piece is a print on the campaign, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Good to know. Very cool. I know there's going to be some people supporting the campaign. And the link to the campaign, I hope we're putting it in the chat, but I know it's in the description as well. I will post it in the chat while we're talking. This is a great presentation, by the way. People take note when you are on a channel. It's great to be able to have this extra cool art, especially art that you kind of can't see on the campaign. It's just fun to be able to see it on a show and kind of see more about the character and more about the series. Yeah.
This is for the original idea behind the cover, when the idea was a book, a literature, you know. And then I tried to make it like more in a manga-ish style, but it lacks something, you know. It lacks some dynamics. So
well, for manga's a crazy dynamic.
So I decided to go with this one.
That's pretty.
I mean, I know that it's not really like action filled, you know, but I think it has the vibes of what I want to say by the book, and I think people will find that out when they read the book.
I think so.
So we already seen this one.
That's like the main piece that we see when we see Bonds.
Yes. And this is the pack, because this picture is kind of important for me for the later parts, because as she grows, she collects people around her that become close. She learns how to deal with people, you know, that people are different, and some people she likes and they like her back, some not. It varies. And yeah, like this is the closest back that revolves around her in the future parts. So all of these characters right now, we already know these two characters in the very first book, but there's gonna be a lot more coming.
Art T. Bear says, "Hey, party people! Great to see you, Art."
Hey.
Art's a wonderful fella.
I watched his stream today a little bit earlier.
All right, let's critique him. Did he screw it up, or did he do a pretty good job?
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. I mean, I was really hypnotized by this really awesome figurine, like drawing figure that he had behind him, and I spent like hours trying to find it on the internet to get it myself, but damn it, couldn't.
Art, if you know what that awesome figure is and you put it in the chat, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, he already said it on the stream because I asked in the comments.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, Art does some really fun streams. Liam.
Oh yeah, this is one of the characters that I was talking about from the pack, right? And this is what I also mentioned by practicing those characters, the expressions. I got this chart with different expressions.
Oh, that's great. So you've gone intensely, like on a per character basis, to get different expressions for each character. So you're very, very prepared. Is this making of content in the book, or do you have a supplement that maybe you can include this in the book, or maybe a stretch goal or something?
I don't want to use these characters honestly at all because they are not part of the book right now.
Okay.
They're gonna be. So when they are, I mean, I'm gonna put
when the time is right.
Yes, and I'm gonna make more art along the way.
Excellent.
I know that it's not really clean, but it was a really like a quick practice. So that's basically all I wanted to share.
That's great.
There's a lot more artwork on my DeviantArt. If you are interested, you can find me there as Nyriam. So yeah.
Excellent.
You would like to see it there.
All right. So this project, it's on Indiegogo right now. Let me see if I can get this. There it is. You already have backers. You just launched on Saturday.
Yes.
So this is a nice start for this campaign. You had a reasonable fixed goal of $2,000, and you made your goal, which is excellent.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that, because my very first tip that I would go to 30 backers, and I would be really, really glad for that and happy about that. My original goal was to get it to people.
Well, you're definitely going to get it to people. No problem there. And you just keep doing what you're doing, putting so much into the campaign. People getting excited about your work. We'll try to get you on more streams too, so people can be aware of your project. And by the way, don't be shy. You can reach out to anyone you want to reach out to. If they're busy, sometimes they don't have time to respond, or it could take a couple of weeks, or sometimes it's 5 minutes. But different people host different creators. All the creators that you see in Comicsgate, a lot of us have our own channels. You see already, Arts, and we're busy promoting ourselves, but we're also interested in promoting other people. It's just very healthy for all of us to support each other, like we talked about before. While we're at it, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, click the bell for notifications. I have cool projects on, like Nyriam's, usually every night. All right, excellent. Let's take a look at these tiers and see what you have strategically selected for people. So there's the ETA Warrior. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I really want to play your trailer. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I'm curious about it. All right, let me get the trailer. Guys, let's check out the trailer for Bonds the Drive. Zach Bonds, guys, look how cool that is.
Oh yeah, he kicked it out of the park.
And look at all that. Yeah, he did a great job. I guess Red helped you with the video.
Oh yeah. He did a trailer for the mailing list, and he even did the trailer for the actual campaign, and really helped me with building the page itself. So
a great job on the trailer, Red. And Red is doing a project now called SUNSWORN, which is still in demand, and also the new SUNSWORN graphic novel, which I have the sign up for in the description of the book. I always keep the signups for the descriptions of the books that I feature on my channel until the campaign launches. So there's a lot of cool things to sign up for in there. But what's great is it's all your art really in there. It really just showcases, here's great work, here's great work, here's great work. So, it's your stuff. So if you're excited about the trailer, what you definitely want to hear about is the featured tier.
Yep.
So we've got the ETA Warrior for $40, and it's shipped. This is going to ship from the United States, or
yeah, it's going to be shipped from United States
for sure. Okay, so that don't worry about that beautiful accent. Accents included, free at no extra charge, and it'll ship from the U.S. So don't worry about high international shipping charges, guys, because that is a factor for some people.
That's a bonus.
But we don't have to worry about that because it's not a factor here. I wanted to make it clear because we talked about that the other night because a friend of mine has a campaign. He's in Switzerland, but he is also shipping from the U.S., which is great. All right, so what's included in the ETA Warrior?
The ETA Warrior, because I'm using the Greek letters for the ranking system: alpha, beta, eta, zeta, omega, and so on.
Slightly over my head, but ETA. The way you pronounce it is fine. ETA, I could follow that. ETA. If you'd like to eat a warrior, start with me. What? No. Ita Warrior. Okay. What do you get for Ita Warrior tier?
For Ita Warrior tier, you get a physical copy of a book and 2 prints. So
excellent.
Yeah.
2 gorgeous prints, and one of them we just saw earlier, and we loved it, was that color surfboard one, which I'm sure Red put in here someplace. No, he didn't. Did you not, Red?
It's there. I think. Wait, it's not there.
Well, we did all see it. Wait a minute.
I can pull it up. Oh, not a problem.
Well, we saw it already. It's very cool. And the other piece is the color version of this image, I think, right? Yeah, color version of that image, which we also saw because we looked at your lovely work. All right, very cool. So 2 prints, and the prints are approximately the size of the book.
Yeah, I'm trying to go as close as possible when it comes to that size, so it could fit together, in one page.
I'm sure they can do that. The Kablam guys, I'm sure they can. I heard very good things about them. I don't know if you use them or not, but they're trustworthy people. All right, $10, and you get a puppy. No, this is the puppy tier. No puppy for you. All right, we get a digital copy of Bonds to Drive.
Yes.
Okay, and it's 72 pages, which is great for $10. Is a good deal. No shipping there, of course. Big Bad Wolf. 1 physical copy of Bonds. No prints for me.
Oh yeah, just the basic one.
Just the basic. Okay. $45. Wolf Twins. 2 physical copies. Excellent. All right, I'm figuring this out as we go. Let me see if I can say it correctly. The Zeta General? Not Zeta.
No.
Okay, good for me. Got that one right. The Zeta General has.
I would like to show it.
Oh, you have the Zeta General to show. All right. You'd like to buy a vowel? Here we go. Oh, 1 second. This is the Zeta General. I don't know what it is, but here it is.
You get a copy of a comic, the prints, and you get the traditionally made sketch cards. And I wanted to show them up because people might think that there's only one, the same one, but every single one of them is different. Original.
So these are all original art with pen and.
Yes.
Oh wow!
It's traditionally made.
They're all traditional. Cool.
And there's 14 of them, so you can see.
Okay.
Each one of them is different. They're gonna be randomly chosen, so you'll get the best. You get the best.
Red Gaze is reminding us that all of the thumbnails show exactly what you get in the tier. I know, Red, I saw it, but it's just a little small. No, I'm not trying to attack you, Red. I love you. But you know, we just want to make it a little bigger. Paul says, put the damn link of the campaign in the chat or else. Your daughter would love this series. It's a perfect gift, past Master Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, I think we got it in there. I mean, I do have everybody's a wrench pretty much. So, I mean, you should be sharing it if you possibly can. If you possibly can, let's share the link. All right, we're doing great so far. So that's a sketch card. So you'll select one of the sketch cards, and that is why there are 15 available total. 2 already gone.
Yep.
Gone. So, and the sketch card, that's a pretty good deal there. So it's really only $35 for the sketch card part, because the rest is equivalent to the I'm going to say it wrong if I say it. The other one, the feature tier.
The feature tier.
Gamma Wolf number 6.
Can you make me smaller?
Oh, I can't make you any bigger, but I will make you smaller. Sure.
Yes, thank you.
People like you big, but we'll make you small. Gamma Wolf number 6. Adam Post comes to your house and acts like a werewolf. No, I would do it, but nobody wants that. Nobody wants
it. It's over here. You don't need to make me bigger. People can see it in the, it's over here. It's a print. It's traditionally made.
Wait, so that's Gamma Wolf. Oh, that's cool. So that includes a traditional piece by Nyriam. So that's an original art piece?
Yes, original art piece.
Oh, wow. Very cool. So it's a finished ink piece.
Yes, and the same goes for Gamma 7. That's this one over here. And there are 2 more on the way that I plan to finish tomorrow. There's going to be a little bit more action, so we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, nice. Gamma Wolf 7. Yeah, the thumbnails are good. I'm not criticizing the thumbnails. They are good. Gamma Wolf 7. Yeah, there she is. 150, and they're both 150. Okay, so it's that specific print.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
I got it. So each one is a specific print. So a few specific prints have already been sold. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yes.
do like your art. Look at that. So, guys, check this out. Nyriam's already sold Gamma Wolf 1,
To
Gamma
5.
Wolf 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of Gamma Wolves.
Yep.
Or I should say wolves, possibly.
Yeah.
The Adam male, the alpha male, already sold $200.
Yeah, Adam, you missed it.
That's all right. I'm the Adam all day long for free. So I have a good deal going. But for other people, of course, they should buy that. Maybe they can get a print if they can't get the original anymore. This is great. You see, people are responding a lot to your art and to your project. So that's fantastic. Guys, definitely check out this campaign. This very cool campaign, Bonds the Drive Volume 1. There will be other books.
Yeah, I wanted to show that as well. If you can make me bigger a little bit.
I don't mind making you bigger. Here we go.
Because the book number 1 is already on the go, and I already started working on book number 2. So here you can see 72 new thumbnails of book number 2.
Those are detailed thumbnails.
Oh yeah. Basically, I'm gonna scan it and put it into my program, and maybe ink some of them traditionally. So
wow.
It's already done. It's already on the go.
You're doing all kinds of crazy things, but it's working. Have you done that before? Does that work?
No, I just like my stuff being finished before I actually offer it to people, because no, I have a normal job alongside doing this. So sometimes I'm not sure, like maybe something gets in the way, I promise something that I shouldn't, then I can't keep my word. I don't like doing that. So when I promise something, it's for good.
I can relate to that. I like to do the same thing. I like to try to have everything finished first. So it's not necessarily possible for everybody, but that's a very cool, disciplined way to go about publishing and offering things through crowdfunding, because it's our reputation, whatever it is that we're delivering, ideally that it's on time or close to on time. Your project looks like it's going to be on time. So this is estimated shipping July 2021, and you have the whole thing done. You're just going to make some minor alterations to it, which is great. How do you like this? People love your work, and they've really taken onto your project already. That's excellent.
I still can't believe it. Like, honestly, I'm shocked. I'm excited. I'm so happy, because I was just talking to my friends over this, and it's like I've been drawing all my life. I've been drawing ever since I was 3, and I started drawing digitally for like 9 or 10 years ago, and it's been like I've always been doing it as a hobby because drawing was something I really loved, and suddenly I came to this and figured out that this is the way, and this is what I always wanted to do, and I can do it. I can actually normally do it, because my accent, blah blah blah, and so on.
The accent's fine.
I'm living in a country. That's what I wanted to say. I'm living in a country where this isn't that much of a possibility, because people over here don't read comics that much. They don't see the importance of buying comics, of maybe supporting this kind of thing, and it's just amazing that there is a way how to do it. Well,
we're really happy to have you doing this, and there's the United States is a big supporter of comic books, but you'll definitely find, if you haven't already, how surprised you are that wait a minute, people in the UK are interested, people in Australia are interested. You'll have people from Israel. There are people from all over the world that are interested in our comics that we can do through crowdfunding. And definitely big thanks to and I see you mentioned him again in here in the listing, Red Gaze, for helping you kind of navigate and get involved with us in Comicsgate. And I don't know how familiar you are with Comicsgate. For us, it's just about, we want to passionately do the projects we really want to do. We want to help other people doing it. And we're not interested in putting politics and social justice, all that new crazy stuff into our stories. You can tell a story about anything. It doesn't matter. We want the characters and the story to come first, And if you want to make a point or you have any themes, it's fine. We just don't want that to take over the story because they've ruined so many great characters and
I know that.
movies and series like that.
I know that. I mean, when I came over here on Twitter, I actually didn't have a clue of what CG is, and then I got explained it completely this way, and I was like, "Well, I want to be the part of it," you know.
Eric's right. Sorry to interrupt. I usually don't apologize for interrupting. I interrupt literally everyone. I think I forgot whose channel I was on. Somebody's channel. I was like, "Well, sorry for interrupting. That's what I do." But you are a woman and classy and all that, so I apologize for interrupting you. Eric Huffles has it right. We do love accents in Comicsgate, and you've got a great, unique one. Fragga Boom would love you. Yeah, Dan Frega would love you. I mean, we all love you too, but he would love you and make rap songs and stuff if you know who Dan Frega is. Have you seen Dan Frega around?
Yeah, I even tried to reach out to him a little bit, but I don't know how because his DMs are closed, so...
Okay. Just live tweet him. We'll connect the two of you guys. But you could also tweet him and respond to some of his cute tweets and stuff like that, and say, "Hey, have you seen my art? Would you comment on it?" One thing he's a sucker for. This is a damn freight. I was on Ethan's channel the other night or whatever, and I was on an auction stream. I'm like, I used to draw like when I was 10 years old, which is just a couple of years ago, but it was a while ago. And I stopped and I'm like, you guys make me want to learn to start drawing again. And Dan was like, I'll teach you, Adam. I'll teach you. So if it's about art, you can get his attention.
I think he's like a big teacher when it comes to this community. You know, he likes.
Yeah, he loves art. He loves people, and you're gonna find this is pretty common with just about like everybody, especially all these great self-published artists. Is they love other artists and they can completely relate. And there's always a thing like no matter how far you've gone. You know, am I good enough now? How can I get better? These are hardworking artists, and they have a lot of respect for you as an artist always. But Eric has a good suggestion too. You can pester Dan in his chat. Another thing is Dan does put out when he does live streams, and he's been very, very busy, so he hasn't done as many. But I've seen a lot of live streams where Dan has put out his, his StreamYards link in the chat, and he lets people in and. There's going to be people, if you're in his chat, there's going to be people that say, oh, you got to talk to her about her work. You got to check her project out, whatever it is. So yeah, there's just so many great people in CG. But like even now in the chat, like watch it again later, see what comments they had or whatnot. You'll see like that is how you'll get a hold of them that way. And these guys will all help you too. And there's Shane Davis and Patrick Parnell. And the other thing too is like Art popped in and said hi before. Even being on a smaller channel, like my channel, smaller than the lovely Dan Frega's, but we all kind of see each other when we're on different channels and stuff. So, guys, feel free. I'm going to offer. I'm sure Nyriam is interested in this, but feel free to reach out to Nyriam on Twitter too. And if you know someone who has a channel, or if you have a channel, it doesn't matter how big your channel is, gigantic, small, whatever. Let's feature her beautiful work and make a place for Nyriam's project in CG. We already have his success already, but the more we reach out and we show people like a nice big welcome for Comicsgate, for our community and our network, the more we're going to find other great talent like this. Yeah, Red Valkyrie is another great channel. Oh yeah, she'll love you too. You guys will do great there.
Yeah, I've already talked to her, and she's gonna have me on Saturday.
She dresses up too. She goes all out, Shay. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Yeah, she does it. Mandy's channel is a great channel. She always has people on there. So many great people in CG. Mm-hmm. But you seem like you know all of them already. So just keep getting out there. Is there anything else that we should definitely know about Bonds the Drive that we don't know yet?
Yeah, probably the stretch goals. We didn't cover the stretch goals, right?
All right. We didn't cover the stretch goals. Let's get stretching. Get down here. Because
there are two very special stretch goals that I would like to talk about.
I want to see them. There will be more. We know who Nyriam is. You're tall? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who is Nyriam? Nyriam is basically a really tall girl from Slovakia, the small country in the heart of Europe, who loves art, fried cheese. Is that like mozzarella sticks?
No, like a regular fried cheese. Like
What's regular fried cheese?
when you take this thick slice of item, for example, you just put it in crumbs and fry it.
I think you have breadcrumbs on it.
Yep.
Then that is mozzarella sticks, as we call mozzarella sticks. But it's okay. We love it too. Chocolate ice cream. And you like popcorn?
You can just bribe me with popcorn. I'm a sucker for popcorn. So
I like popcorn too. All right. Hey, there's a lot of things in common here, guys. If you guys like popcorn, back this book. Support the consumption of more popcorn. Art's always been very important in Nyriam's life, and Bonds is her art dream come true.
That's true.
And she hopes you will enjoy reading Bonds as much as she enjoyed making it.
Yep.
And we know Red Gaze is wonderful. Everybody back SUNSWORN too. All right. Stretch goals. $4,000 US. Everybody except the digital. Sorry, digital. Everybody except the digital gets a fancy Bonds bookmark.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. If we can get this sucker to $6,000, everybody gets an exclusive glossy collectible trading card.
And that's one of the special things that I would like to talk about. You can see there's alpha written on the card. And the alpha card on the back of it has a description of who is alpha, what are the weaknesses and strengths, and like a brief description of the rank. And with each following book, there's gonna be like the beta, the gamma, the zeta. And by the end of the series, you'll have a collection of ranking system.
The whole thing. Okay. So we kind of need to actually hit this goal. So it's kind of really, that is important because it adds a lot of value to the series. Hey, who's that?
Yeah, that's our chick Lena when she gets older, because right now she's 15. So just don't. Yeah, too young right now. But she's going to get older real fast. There's going to be a pretty time skip soon.
Time goes fast, guys. Guys in the chat, time goes fast. Be patient. 3 years is like nothing. $8,000, we get a high quality art print. Numero uno. That's the first number one. So that's pretty sexy. It's worth getting this thing to $8,000 for that. And how big is this going to be? Similar to the other art prints?
Yes.
Okay. So this can ship with your order.
Oh, yeah.
$10,000, high quality art print number 2.
Yeah, so if we get this, you're gonna get like 4 prints along with the book.
Okay.
Which I think is really nice. And
Mudman.
Oh yeah. This is the special stretch goal that I wanted to talk about, because as you can see, there is Jesse, Lena's brother, and he's a sucker for comics. So it's a comics inside a comics, And the comics, his favorite comics is Mudman. So we decided with Red that if we reach 13K, he has written a short story of this comic. So it's going to be like extra 6 pages in the end of Bonds, covering Mudman's story.
Written by Red.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That would be great. Come on, Red. We got to promote this thing. Let's get Mudman in there. I like Mudman's art, Mudman's design. Looks very cool. Mudman. One less cool title out there because you got Mudman.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that would be, if we get past 13,000, open the locked door of the Wolf Den, extra content. Okay, that's the extra content. Strong language and violence are portrayed in this story and on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Please bear that in mind. So you got to keep this in mind. So this is not going to be namby-pamby like
no.
PG. This is going to be like some serious, cool violence, which is what we like.
Oh, yeah.
We're down with that. All right. I'm really glad that we went over that too. We're going to share this campaign on social media. We're going to back this campaign when we can. We're going to try to help Nyriam if we see her in YouTube chats, but we can also suggest this campaign to other people. I see some of you guys doing that for me with the mermaids. Thank you so much for doing that when you're sharing a link in a live chat. But when you see a project like this, also that you want to support, definitely this is one of those candidates to help get the word out. So whatever we can do to help get the word out, and then we can get Nyriam doing more and more projects. We're not going to try and get you to quit your day job, because that's very important to have that stability. But we'd love to see you do more art and more comics. And I know you did some artwork for Red Gaze for his project. Are you also available for commissions or other work if people want to try and reach you on Twitter?
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not open right now for big projects because right now I'm really busy with the Reds project, and there's something else. But like I'm fully open for example like variant covers, trading cards.
Yes.
I don't know, prints. It's or just hit me up.
Pinups, bits and
Something
pieces.
interesting. I might be open to anything.
Okay, and it doesn't have to always be a werewolf. Just sometimes.
No.
Okay.
I draw sexy chicks, like
Sexy chicks, sexy werewolves.
Oh yeah.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
And my superheroes as well. So just
okay. Look, you obviously love art and you have a high energy style and you're cool to work with. And I think it's good too because for other people thinking about hiring artists or pinups and stuff, when you see people are kind of up and comer in Comicsgate, it's good to try and get them to do a little work on your project too. It's good cross promotion. This is a project that I can't know for sure or make any major promises or anything like that, but it definitely looks like it's in the range to do pretty damn well. Anywhere from 10 to 20,000. Who knows?
we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, exactly. It's got a lot. Well, it's only 2 days in, so as long as people keep getting to be aware of it, they're going to back it and support it.
Definitely.
Eric Huffles asks, because this is the thing with me, I want to know if you have any. Adam wants to know if you have any sexy chicks getting their arms bitten off, because in every one of my comics, there's this isn't even the one. Well, whatever it is, there's always some cover or some interior panel of some beautiful woman having her arm bitten, whether by a zombie or a shark. And the answer to that is you have to get the book to find it.
Honestly, I'm gonna counter that question with another question. Like, how much patience do you have?
Interesting question.
Because there's gonna be a lot going on in the story. And if you're patient enough to go with Bones till the very end,
we can make it happen. Well, we'll see what we can work out. Everything's up for negotiation. You only get the Postman's show if somebody loses an arm. No, I only publish it if somebody loses an arm. Speaking of which, guys, don't forget to also check out my lovely project, The Mermaids, which I worked really hard on, although I did not draw it. But it's much better because I didn't draw it, being that I'm not someone who paid attention to his artwork and kept doing it. My project's a full color 48-page project. We are finishing it up now. We'll be shipping April 2021. And it is my mermaid world. And this is what they're talking about, this shark biting this girl's arm.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to blow up that panel a little bit. We're working on that just because it's got to be a featured image of a shark or somebody biting a girl's arm. Otherwise, it's not really a comic book. I like this making of stuff. That's what I was asking you before about. The making of stuff is great because people really get to see like your production process. If you have your thumbnails available, things like that, you have your format in mind of what you're going to do. If you have a couple of extra pages in the back, though, people do love to see those thumbnails and then go look and see, how it all kind of came together. It's just really interesting and it's educational material. And these are just more of the character designs of the mermaids. We did so much.
Yeah, art is really pretty.
Yeah, Jerry is so great. And I had a lot of help on the writing, 2 great writers and an editor that I worked with on this. So it's this whole intensive story about a mermaid rebellion against an evil shark queen who bites arms. She doesn't mind that because sharks are ruthless. They'll do anything. That's how sharks get ahead. Watch out for sharks. All right. Well, guys, we will wrap it up. Thank you so much for paying attention to us and checking out the very, very cool campaign called Bonds. Thanks for supporting it, sharing it, getting the word out about it. It is a huge help. And we will see you again soon. And Nyriam will get the word out on you, and we will make Bonds and everything that you want to do as well known as we possibly can.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for having me on. And thanks to the nice people in the chat as well. So thank you.
And to Eric Huffles. No, you're nice too, Eric Huffles. We like you all. We appreciate you guys all. We really do. Great seeing you, Shadowhawk, XJP, Eric Huffles, Paul Gibb, all you other kooky, cool people. Pale Rider, you had a couple of funny ones in there tonight. Really appreciate you guys. Even Trevor. All right, we'll see you guys soon with another video. And you know how I am. If I don't see you guys, I will miss you. Have a great night, everybody.